Hi folks, this is Bruce Thomson in New Zealand. I've seen quite a few very good bike trailers online in this YouTube, so I thought I'd share with you a few that I've created myself or had experience with. And the essence of what I'm going to say is you can make them yourself very cheaply. Some of the very good ones that I've seen are rather expensive and rather complicated, so I'm going to show you what I think is perhaps the cheapest and easiest trailer that anyone can make. Almost no work at all. It's a series of slides. I haven't got videos of them, but you'll certainly get the ideas, and there's some diagrams that you can stop the video at and have a look at those and see how it's done. There's a variety of these, and the idea is to make trailers on bicycles available to anyone at all. Some of these are very strong. They can carry, I've had one that carried 350 kilograms, which is way stronger, I think, than most of the ones I've seen. Anyway, I'm going to run the slideshow and I'll give a bit of a commentary as it goes on. Okay, the first one, that's a picture of a person carrying a sofa, my friend Todd Simmons. And this is an example. This is just a two-wheeled trailer, two-wheeled hand truck. And the next picture, that shows I cut out that, see where the arrow is, I cut out that hand piece, make a little toe underneath. And then you simply tie that to your bike trailer. But watch out and make sure you haven't got a plastic bike trailer. There's a picture of it carrying a sofa again that shows how strong they are. That's another one. This is the one that carried the armchair, and I extended that one with a rod. You don't have to do that. You can just connect it as it is without putting that long red rod there. That shows that red rod, and a special hitch I did to that because he didn't have a trailer. There's some diagrams of how we did it, but you don't have to go to that kind of detail, that kind of trouble. Just made it a bit longer, and that was one of the first prototypes that we made. This is a picture of one made to a door. And you see the extension at the back. You can on that toe at the back, you can screw drill holes through and put an extension on it to carry very strong loads. That's one of my first bike trailers. It's a bit longer than the ordinary hand truck, but it could carry very long loads. There's some details of the standard hand truck type trailer that I'd recommend you make. And there it is carrying a door. I put a 4x2, a 500 by 100 extension on it. This is the long handled one. There's an example of my old one carrying quite a heavy load there of all sort of iron tables and stuff like that. So that's an example of what you can do. The red hand truck, this one here, that only costs about $30 at any auto shop or a hardware shop. You can get them $30 around that, 30 New Zealand. As I say, you put that toe on, and that's how you can hitch it on. Now that's about all there is to it, and I hope you have fun carrying your loads. I've carried loads on mine that people have refused to carry in cars. For example, you can't carry an armchair in a car very easily. You can carry it on a trailer, or maybe you've got a roof rack, but on these trailers, on a bicycle, you can carry it no trouble at all. Alright, well, I hope that's been of help, and if you've got any comments, please add them. Okay, a couple of points I've got to talk to you about, very important, and that's about safety. One is, whatever you're using to secure the trailer to your carrier, do it in a way that the straps cannot dangle down into your gears. Don't have long straps that can fall into the gears, into the derailleur. They can cripple your bike in the middle of traffic, so just make sure that can never happen. Have some sort of a tie that just can't dangle down into those gears. Yesterday I wrecked a derailleur, and that's going to cost money to fix. I'll do it with a second-hand one, but if you're not handy, it costs you money. So watch out for those dangling straps, ropes, whatever it is. Another thing, don't just rely on one strap. Even if you've tied it on well and you feel pretty confident, have another one as well. Maybe some easy thing like a dog chain that snaps on and ties around just in case it comes adrift. You don't want that trailer coming loose from your bike. Another thing, finally, make sure the load is balanced over the wheel of the trailer. Now the way to tell you've done that, you load it up, and when you by hand lift the handle of the trailer up, it should be almost effortless. In fact, the ideal is it just balances there. And that means it's not going to be bearing down on your bike and affecting your balance much. So those are some factors that are really worth considering, because you're on the road and you've got to keep safe. Alright, good luck with your trailering and saving the planet, and maybe I'll see you on another video. Bye.